Good morning, everyone. My name is Natalie Rose. Welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful morning. Thought I would take you on a walk with me. Sky is overcast. Sun is just coming up. Birds are chirping. There's some children taking the garbage out to the curb. The leaves are changing. I love fall. It really gets you into a feeling of, a lot of people think of it as like things dying. Everything is dying away. But I really have started to think of it more as everything is very abundant. The trees are pulling back their nutrients. Oh, here, check this out. I don't know if you can see the colors on that. Trees are pulling back their nutrients and storing them away for the winter. All the animals are stocking up, storing away into their homes, but also into their bodies. You know, they have to build up a lot of fat stores to get a lot of fat stores to be able to get through the winter. And it got me thinking about living in a state of abundance. And it can be a difficult thing to understand because, you know, the matrix life gets us into a state of lack. It promotes a state of lack. Oh, you don't have this, you need this. Oh, you don't have this, you need that. And it's to get us to buy and shop and there was a very, very large acorn. It was about the size of my palm. It was heavy. And I picked it up on my walk. And I love to give things to the fairies. And the fairies have given things to me too. They've given me flowers and they help my garden. And they help protect our home. And so I pick them up, little things, little trinkets, and things that I think they might find interesting or that they would like along my walks. And so there's a lot of traffic this morning. I'm up a little bit earlier than I normally go. So there's a lot more cars on the road than I'm used to seeing. They're usually all at work by the time I'm out here. But anyway, so I picked up this acorn and I brought it home and I placed it on the offering area of our fairy garden. And I came back a few days later with another one. And I realized that one had been completely eaten. And so I left him another one. And obviously a squirrel, or could have been something else. I really think it was a squirrel, though. We've got several squirrels that live in the trees around our house because we always have food available. We put a lot of bird seed out, and we throw peanuts out in the backyard. And they're very, very sweet. They like to play with our dog. Well, I don't know if they like it, but she definitely does. But it got me thinking how we make offerings, whether that's to the gods, to angels, to people. You know, we make offerings of thanks and gratitude. And if it's given in an intent of just giving, just love and thanks, with no expectation that something else is coming, it creates this channel of energy, of generosity, and of giving, and a state of abundance. It like vibrates the energy with that abundant state. And then anything that comes into that path is blessed by that abundant energy. So, and you know, spirits are guiding everything, and so they're going to guide the ones that are most in need to the offerings. And so, you know, I didn't intend to give the first acorn to the squirrels. I mean, I knew there was a chance that they would eat it. But I also know that the fairies are going to do with the gifts I give them whatever they're going to do with it. And that's another thing about offerings. You can't choose what your receiver does with the gifts you give. Because once it's out of your hands, it's not yours anymore. You know, a lot of family disagreements and problems stem from gifts that are given with strings attached. With like a transactional, I'll give you this if you do this. That's not a gift. That's not a gift. And it doesn't resonate with that energy of generosity. So what I would recommend is, if you are ever going to give money or time or energy of any kind to family members or friends or people you don't even know, you have to let it go. It's a gift. If you're giving it, you're not in lack. And if you're seeing it as in lack, then you're not giving it in abundance. You're not raising that energy frequency. And so you give the gift, and you create that frequency of abundance. And one of the great things about energy is that the energy that you are putting out there is the energy you also receive. So when you're putting it out there, you're getting that state of abundance, that vibration back into your energy field as well. And you know, I've thought many times about this because for most of my life I've lived in a state of lack, and money has always been tight, and we've always made it through, but it has been a struggle. And you know, you can wish and you can pray and you can raise your own vibration to that state of abundance and tell yourself, I have more than I need. I always have more than I need. If I need something, it will be here. It will be granted. And if you keep doing those affirmations, that becomes very, very true. But how do we get it even higher? And I think this is the key. I think it's the giving. It's giving and creating that channel for the abundance to flow out so that everyone can benefit from your benefit. And I'm not saying go and give it all away. But if you feel called, if you've seen this and you feel called to give it all away, maybe the spirits are guiding you to do that. but we all can have more than enough. But the only way we can do that is by giving with no strings, no control, no ego blocking that flow of abundance. And for a very long time I thought I don't have enough money to give. Because we was tight. So times were tight and life was tight and things are getting more and more expensive. I don't have enough money. And so I started giving time, presence, my energy, doing services for others. And then one day I decided that I would start giving a monthly subscription fee to someone that I really believe in and means the world to me. And I knew that things were tight and I didn't feel that it was in the budget, but I went ahead and did it anyway. And that was about 9 months ago. And you know what? I have never missed that money. There's never been a lack. If anything, if nothing else, I've had more than I need. And the more that I do that, the more that I take those little steps away from that lack mentality, and I realize that I can give regardless, the more does come back to me. And the more that I give, the more that I realize that all the things that I thought that I needed, the things that I thought that I wanted, I don't really need or want. Time goes by and I don't even think about them again. And I do have a shopping addiction. And lately I've been giving that up to the Holy Spirit. I just said, Source, take this from me. I can't stop. Oh, here, I don't know if y'all can even hear me. I can't stop looking online and shopping. And now, anytime I think I need something, a book, it's usually spiritual stuff now. I think I need this or I think I need that. I ask spirits. And if it's something that I do need or they feel like it's something I should have, then it'll come into my path and it will not be expensive. Like there will be signs that I was guided to. It'll just pop up. It'll just be the right price. And I'll go ahead and get that thing. Because there are some books and things that I need right now because I'm doing a lot of studying and a lot of researching. And I've been meeting some amazing people that are kind of helping me along this journey as well, that are a little bit further along in their research, that are like, oh, you're on this path. Okay, here, this book will help. So I'm really grateful for that too. And that's abundance too. Because the more that I give of myself, the more offerings that I give to you of myself, the more I have come back to me in the ways of really kind, generous, loving people. Really smart, wise. I don't even think it's so like they are smart, but it's the wisdom, I think, that is key. These wise people coming into my path. I'm so grateful for all of you. So I encourage you, be giving, get that energy flowing in a state of abundance. Let it go. Because honestly, the only thing that really, really matters is that you have your body. And that's it. If you've got that, you've got all you need. The rest will come. And if you're living in a state of extreme lack and really suffering, and you don't feel like you have anything to give of yourself. Give your love, your time, your ear. Just listen. So many people have things they need to get off their chest, or they just need someone to listen. Be that ear. Find something you can do that helps people. And if it feels uncomfortable to do so, I always recommend go push carts at the grocery store. Just go push them back into the racks. Because people leave grocery carts all over the place in parking lots. And yes, there is someone whose job it is to go collect them. But they're not going to complain if you go put a few carts back. And it grounds you. And it gets you back in touch with humanity. And it gets that abundance flowing. So I bless you all with abundance. I wish for you great health. I hope you rejoice in joy. I send you love, and I hope you find it in your heart each and every moment. And I wish you peace and serenity. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. I love you all.